glad you could join us today. And we would like to welcome the people who will unfortunately not be watching this live, but it will be recorded. So if you had some family members that could not attend, please feel free to share it with them. To get our ceremony started this morning, I would like for us to take a moment of quiet reflection. My pleasure to welcome you to Vance-Granville Community College this morning for the induction of 29 of our students into the Phi Theta Kappa International Honor Society of two-year colleges. The individuals we honor this morning are indeed select students. To qualify for Phi Theta Kappa, students must have completed 12 hours of associate degree credit as part of a curriculum program with a grade point average of at least 3.5. When you consider the thousands of students studying at Vance-Granville Community College, you can see that the 29 we honor today represent a select group. I want to thank the families, members, friends, faculty, and staff who have come this morning to honor these fine students. Like you, we are aware of the many sacrifices these students make as they balance their jobs, families, and their studies, and we applaud them for setting high goals and working diligently to achieve those goals. I want to offer my personal congratulations to each Phi Theta Kappa inductee and hope that you take advantage of every opportunity to learn. We wish for you the greatest success in all your endeavors here at Vance-Granville Community College and in the working world that lies ahead of each of you. I will now turn over the podium to Natasha Thompson, another one of our faculty advisors for Phi Theta Kappa, who will explain the purpose of the society.
Good morning. I'm short, so I gotta adjust it a little bit down. So like Crystal, I would also like to extend my personal congratulations to all of our students on their achievements. And I hope to see all of you active in Phi Theta Kappa as we move forward. So just to give you a little bit of background information, Phi Theta Kappa, which is the International Honor Society for two-year colleges, it was chartered in 1918 in Missouri, and initially it had chapters in 8 women's colleges. Then in 1924, it expanded to include all junior colleges, so it has been around for a while. The American Association of Community Colleges recognized Phi Theta Kappa as the official honor society for two-year colleges in 1929. The purpose is to foster a spirit of devotion to academic pursuits and scholarly ideals among its members. Scholarship is the first aim, but the society also encourages the development of leadership. Phi Theta Kappa members can provide service to the college and the community by supporting an academic environment, sponsoring community service projects, and just being generally involved in club activities. Through cooperation and fellowship, members have the potential to make an impact on Vance-Granville Community College and develop lasting friendships in the process. The key to the success of our chapter is in the hands of its members. So our chapter here at Vance-Granville was chartered in 1991. Over 32 years, we have had over 1,000 students recognized for their academic success. And today's edition of 29 students continues that tradition. So just to explain a few things about our symbols, so we have the background to the information, or to the organization, but we also have some symbols that go along with it. As you might have noticed at the beginning, I lit the candle. So on the table is a flame, which is symbolic of the torch of knowledge, which is the servant of wisdom. The banner hanging from the podium, and you can also kind of see the emblem behind me as well, if that's easier to see. It depicts the emblem of the society. So at the center of the slab on the banner are the three Greek letters Phi, Theta, and Kappa. These letters are symbolic of the Greek words for wisdom, aspiration, and purity. So you can think of wisdom as being described as a deep, thorough, or mature understanding, the type of understanding that true scholars seek. Aspiration is a strong desire to achieve, something that Phi Theta Kappa members have already shown by their high level of academic achievement. And then purity implies that Phi Theta Kappa members will use their knowledge and talents in service to our college, the community, and the world at large. The wreath of oak leaves denotes stability and strength of character, while the curling leaves of laurel signify achievement and success. And then there's also the head of Athena, the goddess of learning. This emblem represents the importance of learning and knowledge in the life of members of the society. So now that I've kind of gone over our purpose and symbols, I would like to introduce Dr. Erica Fleming, who is another one of our chapter advisors.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Erica Fleming, one of the advisors and the programs here at the college. Congratulations to all of you students who are being inducted today, and to your family members. It's a great honor being bestowed upon you, which rewards your efforts thus far. Like the others, I would like to offer best wishes and continued success as you continue through Vance-Granville and beyond. It's now my pleasure to introduce our speaker. Stephanie Tolbert is from Wake Forest, North Carolina, and attended Wake Forest Rosewood High School before attending Lewisburg College in 1995. After graduating from Lewisburg, she attended Meredith College and earned her bachelor's degree in mass communication. She also has a master's in business administration from East Carolina University. She served Lewisburg College for 20 years as the senior vice president of enrollment management and student life. Stephanie joined Vance-Granville Community College in June of 2022 as a Dean of Business Applied Technology and Public Service. Her husband, Chris, is the head football coach at Green Hope High School in Cary, North Carolina. She has one son, Jackson, and a silver lab named Duke. And the newest addition to her family is a lilac French bulldog named Bubba. Her favorite part about working in higher education is helping students realize and achieve their full potential. Please join me in welcoming our speaker, Dean Stephanie Tolbert.
Thank you, Dr. Fleming. And just in case anybody was wondering, Bubba is my favorite, without a doubt. He never talks back to me and he never asks for money. And so, unlike my child, who does both of those all the time, I could not be happier to be here with you today. It's truly an honor and a privilege to be a part of this special event where we recognize your hard work and dedication to academic excellence. And just in case you're wondering, how long is this woman going to speak? They told me I could speak for 5 to 10 minutes. I erred on the side of caution and went with 5 because I really want to get to the part where we give you your certificate and celebrate you. So great news, I'm going to be super quick. Webster's Dictionary defines success as a favorable or desired outcome. I think that's kind of an understated definition. So I went on the internet and found one that I think really embodies the word much better. It's by a man named George Sheehan, who was a physician and later in life became a very successful senior athlete and author. He said, success means having the courage, the determination, and the will to become the person that you believe you were meant to be. When I was preparing for this speech, I found this little book that my mom actually gave me at the start of my sophomore year in college. In the front cover, she wrote, "To Stephanie, from Mom, all my love, best wishes this year. Go for it." This is dated 8/18/1996. Now, don't depress me. Were any of you born in 1996? Were any of you even alive? Oh my God! Why did I even ask? Wait, did you say yes?
You were live, you were born. Okay, yes, oh, thank goodness. Some of you were live when my mother gave me this book. Okay, I feel better about the situation. So I realized that at some point over the years, I marked one of the pages in this book and even put an asterisk beside one of the quotes. It's a book full of quotes and little short stories. And the quote that I marked, I want to share with you today. It says, "Excellence is never an accident. It is always the result of high intention, determined effort, and skilled execution." It's no accident that you're sitting here today and being inducted into Phi Theta Kappa. Your academic excellence is the result of focused and intentional actions, a high level of effort, and skilled execution on assignments, quizzes, tests, and papers. I know that it took late nights, weekends of studying instead of going out and doing other things, and dedication on your part to get here today. I think it's also important to take a moment to recognize that although you did all of the work, you probably have people in your life that were supporting you every step of the way. Family members, friends, teachers, counselors, and tutors, just to name a few. And some of those people that are in your support system may even be here with us today to once again cheer you on. I encourage you to take time in either today or in the coming weeks to say thank you to the people in your life that played a role to help you reach your academic goals. On your road to academic success, you probably also experienced some challenges. Life is full of challenges, and there are probably a lot more to come that you'll experience during your time in college and in life. But during those trying times, try to remember this Chinese proverb: "The gem cannot be polished without friction, nor man perfected without trials." I want to read a short story from this book, The Wonders of America. The story is entitled, "The Successful Failure." America is, among other things, the chance to succeed, no matter what. Take this man, for instance. In '31, he failed in business. He was defeated for the state legislature in '32. He failed again in business in '33. In '34, he won his first election, a seat in the state legislature. But the death of his sweetheart was a severe blow in '35 and led to a nervous breakdown in '36. And so it was '38 before he was fully recovered. But that was the year he was defeated for Speaker of the House. He attempted to become an elector in the presidential election of '40, but again was rejected by voters. In '43, he ran for a seat in the U.S. Congress and was defeated. But this was reversed in '46 when he ran again and was elected to the United States Congress. He tried for the U.S. Senate in '58 but lost. He experienced 11 personal and public defeats in 27 years, but he never quit trying. And then in '60, he was elected the President of the United States. That's right, in 1860. And that loser became our 16th president, Abraham Lincoln, perhaps the greatest of them all. So hang on to this. The defeats do not count. It's final victory that really matters. Many, many years ago, I knew a young lady who graduated from high school with a 1.68 GPA, and she made a 690 on the SAT. By most college admission standards, she was a below average student that probably had little chance of success in college. And that's probably why she received many, many, many denial letters from college admissions offices across the state and the country. One day, she received a phone call that she had been accepted to a local 2-year college. She was determined to show all of those colleges that sent her denial letters that they had made a mistake, and she was capable of being successful in college. She spent the next 2 years of her life being 100% committed to achieving academic success. She graduated valedictorian from her junior college with honors from her four-year college where she received her bachelor's degree and with honors from the university where she received her master's degree. That young lady was me. Just like Abraham Lincoln, I consider myself to be a successful failure. I challenge you to never give up, to always fight for your dreams, and to have the courage, the determination, and the will to become the person you believe you were meant to be. Take time today to enjoy your success, and congratulations on becoming a member of Phi Theta Kappa National Honor Society.
So thank you, Dean Tolbert. That was very inspiring. I am pleased to present these candidates for membership in the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. These students have fulfilled all requirements for membership and have been selected because they have chosen truth and service as their hallmarks. I recommend them for acceptance into the Alpha Sigma Chi chapter of the Phi Theta Kappa International Society. At this time, Vance-Granville's Dean of Arts and Sciences, Ms. Brandy Bowen, will come up. Ms. Natasha, or Dr. Natasha, will be presenting the certificates. And so I would ask that the first row would rise. And as your name is called, if you'll step forward and receive your certificate. Matthew Abdel Masea. Danielle Andrews. Samantha Bennett. Darian Brody. Nathan Clark. If you guys will see in our second row, you will rise. Felicia Douglas. Brady Eaton. Madison Eaton. Macy Fleming. Olivia Fuller. Megan Birkin. kneel. Our next rep. Kaylee Reddy. Raleigh Pierce. Clarissa Ramirez. Judith Reyes Gomez. Maria Gomez. Our next rep, please. Clarence Sanderford. James Smith. Alicia Spriggs. Philip Stewart. Charlotte Thomas. Kelsey Williamson.
So now that the standards and ideals of Phi Theta Kappa have been revealed to you, we come to the pledge that admits you into full fellowship. So if all the inductees would please stand, and you can turn to the back of your program or look at the screen and recite with me. I do solemnly promise on this 15th day of March to uphold the standards of Phi Theta Kappa and to make this object and aim foremost in my mind. And I do solemnly pledge allegiance to my fellow members and promise to aid them in all worthy endeavors. It is my pleasure to welcome you into the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. I salute you for your accomplishments, and I charge you to explore for truth and to dedicate yourself to a life of service and honor. If everyone would please join me in a round of applause for our new Phi Theta Kappa members.
close, I have 2 announcements. First, new members who are interested in becoming officers for next year should please talk with one of their faculty advisors, 3 of us here, after the ceremony. Secondly, I would like to invite our members and our guests to stop by for refreshments after the ceremony in seminar room 1, which is down the hall to your left. And thank you all for coming today. This concludes the ceremony. Congratulations, everyone.